Hey everybody. Good morning. It's Cameron from the Game Coop. We're playing some Enshrouded. And we're back in the village. Today, we'll expand the field, perhaps. But I think primarily we're gonna lay foundations for the remainder of the facilities. And we might tear down house 1. We'll see. But behold, look at this. Isn't that cozy with a nice shelf, a hearth above it? Ooh, it's coming together. So with that in mind, we need to build a wood shop for the carpenter, a hunter's lodge for the hunter, and a wizard's tower for the alchemist. Yes. So let us begin. First and foremost, we've already sort of decided on the outer limits, so to speak, of our village. I just realized we could make tree saplings and plant them back here. An interesting thought. But we don't have a lot of flat ground back here, actually. And our hill is awful. But I was thinking we could work on that. So let's start with... Yes. Well, let's start with some additional foundations to, like, the original sturdy house. Because look at this. It's gone already. Can't even see it anymore. It's gone. We'll have to go up the hill a bit if we want to go any further. Oh, we're also out of materials. Cool. That's right, we've got stone. Let's make some more. We'll actually need quite a bit of stone, so, rough stone block. Maybe 2k stones will be enough. We'll see. Oh, interestingly, it raised up the dirt on top. I don't know how to feel about that. We could get rid of this dirt, actually, by chopping it out with our pickaxe, right? Oh, well, that'll show you how well we did on that particular bit. Is this okay, actually? Do we mind this? Maybe this is actually okay to do it like this. We'll get dirt as well, which we still need. Unfortunately, that does this. But that's okay. I wanted to do that. Right. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. We can probably fix it after. I want to scooch it a bit as well, because it's a bit too close to the tavern for the smith for what we actually want. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of separation. Huh? We just got rid of some dirt, interestingly. Interesting. We can just delete the terrain of dirt with our inventory tool. Cool. We'll have to try to be a little clever about this, but we can get there eventually. That gives us a bit more space between, which I like, because these are sort of tight. And we can develop boundaries for this, I suppose, with walls. What if we had, I beg your pardon? Oh no. That's because we chopped it down. Okay, I think we can work with this still. It's because the existing ones exist that it doesn't want to do this and now wants to make a step. I hate this. I hate everything about this. Door frame. Interesting. Oh, it's so clumsy. And unfortunate. Yep. I thought maybe we could do it, but maybe I'm having a change of heart already. Well, there are ways. There are ways to manage this, and it will be messy and clumsy. However, there are ways. We totally made that all by itself. It's now nighttime. Oh my gosh, let's sleep in our floating house. I sort of want to get this done because I'd like to rise and shine, Gordon. Now, can I do it? You're still just absolute scum. We can just cut straight on in to the cliff. We can make a retaining wall, make a little hobbit hole actually. What are our thoughts on hobbit holes? Do we want it to push this far back actually? We can maybe make that work. Oh dear. That's not on the same grid though, because of how it is. Do we want it on the same grid, or is it okay if it's not? Because I'm thinking this will become the tavern instead of a player house. Although we could still live in it, to be fair. Though it's across from the greenhouse, which is not the best. But maybe it's fine. Because look, there's the road, right? We can make a little village wall and have it come in to the village and then bam. Traveler's Rest or whatever the heck you want to call it. So I think I do. Okay, so with that in mind, got a lot of removing to do. Let's do it like this. Presumably this will still be on like the 1x1 with that. Because ultimately everything is cubes. Right? Yes. So this is the wall. This is where the wall goes. Cool. And this is the furthest depth of it. Now the problem is we need to shove this back until it fits. We might as well get dirt while we're at it. We'll get all this dirt and we dig it up after. So the question is then, is it going to be a totally gross ground? Do we care what it looks like underneath? Do we want a basement? Do we want to put it in a cellar? With a secret door? Oh my gosh, that could be really cool. That would also yield us a lot of stone and stuff. I mean, it sounds fun. I still think I want this to be... We can reasonably raise it up a little, I guess. I don't want to mess up this grass. I can mess up this grass. It's going to be a little bit funky because we're going to want to snap off of this, but we're going to want to build to that. We can turn snapping off once we get it far enough. Because what we can do is once it's done, we can cut away all this stuff from the inside, right? And it'll be okay. Because we won't dig through our existing floors. We can make a ponderous little corner here. Do we think that's going to be correct? Can't quite see the edge. It actually seems sort of correct. I don't know that it is, but we'll check it, hey? Is that correct? Let's check with the wall. One wall, please. Are you correct? Based on snapping? You're one incorrect. Snapping off. What if we... Snapping on again. Whoa, look at that in-hill building. Is that far enough away? Because we don't want it to be immediate that it's here. And it's now 4 wide. By something. We can now remove these entirely. Replace them with these snapped to that. Lower. Lower. Higher. Higher. Lower. Lower. Higher. Snapping, why are you like this? It's like that, yeah. That's how the wall works, right? Is the wall's on top of the thing? Who knows? Okay, so there's 3. And that puts us even with the blacksmith. Which seems fine, right? That's sort of what we wanted. That was the whole point, to some extent. We can get rid of these measuring blocks, which we really don't need. There's stuff everywhere. It's everywhere. Uh-huh. Good. But now we have this sort of unfortunate. It did go up 1 block. It did go up 1 block, which we don't want. Snapping? Ruined everything. Ruined everything, snapping. Be down in the pit, but against the thing. Just trying to find the edge. Yeah, right? That's correct. Snapping back on. It's okay that the blacksmith is one higher. I don't mind that. We sort of did the whole thing where it was a bit non-standard, which is probably actually fine. Right? And we'll just have to cut this away until we can see. Hello? Chopping, please? Find the edges, find the edges. Oh, that's not the actual edge, though, so we can go a little bit further without being too worried about it. No, no. No, no, no. This one. Yes. Now we find the edges for real. Right? No. It did the thing where it does the thing. That might be correct though, because we maybe accidentally these walls. But if that's the case, we can just remove them and then put them back. Because the walls sit on top of, not as part of. We're just gonna do plain stone walls for now, so we can see our area. Plus, if it's partially underground, we'll have a nice... I can put the hearth right here, maybe? Big blazing inferno right here. Huh? How did you manage this? Through mysterious circumstance. I don't actually know, we're just sort of playing with it right now, so... And this might actually totally screw up the ground underneath, I'm not sure what it looks like, but... We'll know a bit if that screws up the outside wall or not. It seems okay. We gotta trim it away carefully. Right. We're gonna need to repair. That's okay. Or floor. Foundation. Oh yeah. Not quite perfect. It's fine. Everything is okay. We have to be most careful at the top. See, look at this. Does that mess up this side though? I'm extremely worried that it would mess up the other side. It doesn't seem to actually penetrate the wall though, which is glorious. Okay, with that I think we can put down the last bit of basement floor right there. It's not even basement floor, but... Yeah, I don't want to cut it too close. Start working on it from this side then. Also give us all the dirt we need to finish the, in fact, we'll probably be low on bones now. I need to go repair. Clippers. Cool, 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 cool. Scrappy pickaxe is just about scrapped its last. There she goes. She shatters with a pottery sound. Very interesting. Cool. Let's go repair it quick. Odile Rookmore. Whoosh. I'm a little bit sad that we took over this space just because a lot of the, scrap metal doesn't respawn over here anymore. But it's fine. Why would you do that? Put me way over there. Well, it's fine. Okay, we've repaired. We can continue digging out the semi-basement area. Look, we've got a huge mess. This is now outside, in front. I wish it was a bit elevated, but we can play with it. We can play with it a bit. But it's nice that it's no longer strictly sunk in. Let's finish this first. Oh. Not the best. Interesting, I suppose. Just fill in the holes. It does seem to have gone through a little bit. I don't love that. What does it look like when we do? Terrain blocks of dirt. Does it fill with grass? We can fix it? Okay. That seems alright. Can we target lower? I feel like I was just barely dipping down there. That's good enough, I think. You can't really see through. Maybe a few little tiny spots. Not really. If I can't target it, I'm not going to worry about it visually. Like, we can't really see it. Cut out enough. Okay, great. That's wonderful. This one. Still getting used to the control. Getting ideas. Getting ideas about how we'll set everything up. Oh, we'll have to fill some holes in the basement. So what if I'm tired. What if I'm tired? Too tired to swing? So that's probably digging through the floor a little bit. But we can fix this. We have learned that we can fix this. That's a tiny bit tedious. Maybe a couple spots. A couple little divots. And then we can play with this height a little bit. We can maybe rake this down. Or not. Let's fill some holes. Cool. More walls. Of the full-size variety. These can be windowed walls, I suppose. Might make the windows higher and change the shape a little bit. But for a you son of a gun. Did I whoopsie? No, it's fine. It just looks like there's a seam from the inside. But it's okay. Alright. Everything's fine. You can see and then check it out. We can make some stairs or something going up to the main level of the tavern, which has a wood floor. But then it'll be a 3-story building. 3 stories? We need more wood. Hold on, to be up top. Oh no, it's a dark zombie space now. That's fine. And then we'll make a way down that's behind, like, a bar or something. We'll have to figure out how to make that look nice. And we'll have a little stairway up. We'll probably close off some of these windows. We might still have one. We might have none. This is a bit awkward. It's all smashed up here. Not like this. We'll bust out the rake. We'll bust out the rake and deal with it and see what if it helps us or not. Oh lord. You see this? You crouch and... No. That wasn't it at all. That made a horrible mess. Okay. Okay, I'm horrified. I got rid of it, but now we made a different sort of mess. Perfect. We love messes. Oh. It's fine. We'll deal with it after. We can try to rake it flat throughout this area. It'll be okay. Yep. We'll have a nice little hill over here, which will lead up to it. we'll have our normal walls of wood. Yep. What am I doing? Hello? Wood walls? And on this side. This will be the bar side. And actually we determined that this would be the hearth, right? So actually that'll be a wall like this as well. And let's have the entrance be here. Yeah? Oh my god, out of wood. Outrageous. We need even more. We blaze through it. We can have a solid wall here because we don't really need to look at the blacksmith shop that bad, do we? Hello, blacksmith. What are you doing in your own personal bedroom? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We can have trophies and stuff on this wall. That being said, we could put a fireplace on this wall as well. Instead of in the front, we could put it here. We just have two fireplaces sort of next to each other. That one there, and then another one sort of right here on this side. Oof, ouch, my legs, my bones. This floor. That worked much better. For now, let's do this. Just for now. We'll know it's a super secret entrance that doesn't really exist. We need to be able to get in. I can't quite get into our own bar. Can I glide through the window? Not quite. That's okay, we've got scaffolding. We can make this work. Here, we'll put one of these over here. Okay, so that gets us in. And we'll build, little ramp stairs over here. Leading up to a door. That seems fine. It won't be very handy capable, but we'll deal with that. I sort of like the idea of having the hearth over here instead. I could put one down here, but we probably won't. So with that in mind. More windows. So I have a big old fireplace right here. And a sort of bar over here. That's fine. We'll build it by hand for now. How much space do we want? It goes. We're building a tavern now. That's too high. Right now we're thinking out loud. Thinking out loud about our tavern. I'll probably put actually a bottom on it as well, and maybe make it a bit bigger or smaller. We'll figure it out. Roadmap for early access Enshrouded. I did not see that. Glorious day, praise the sun. Information. Sure. That's fine for now, actually. I don't hate that. Let's, if we are gonna put more on the bottom, let's float it like that for now. That's maybe actually okay. It's a bit, rugged. Yeah, that's better for now. We'll do better eventually, but for the moment, it's a countertop. Great. Oh, we'll need more stairs up. Those will need to be, like, over here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. Let's have an app in our falling apart house. Oop. But no, I didn't see it, and I'm excited to know what's on it. Because that sounds pretty neat. More stuff. The day dawns, golden with opportunity. Now we must build, for it is the way. The tree is in our house a little. Dismantle? I don't want to dismantle the tree. My joie de vivre. I didn't notice. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Quite the list. Nice. Now the question is, which way do we want it to go up? And I sort of want it to go up over the bar, and then there'll be a hallway up top, which will lead to some rooms and then other rooms. But that will determine everything. I also would like to change the block type, but we don't have the data wind blocks yet. We can go get them. And those would be not this wood type, but the who has it? Presumably you, right? This is the way to do it, right? Workshops? Is it workshops? The workshop. We also need the glider. We do need the glider. We probably have enough linen now. We just need shroud sacks. So we need to go wander around in the shroud in the fancier area. Is it not, is it still just in here? Just regular crafting. How to look it up, please? Ooh. Could have some mycelium overgrown blocks. Of the basement. Could that be cool? This is the floor of the basement. Mycelium overgrown blocks? Not really. I guess we don't have it yet. I still like the stone shingle roofs. Those are pretty cool too. This might be nice. We don't have any fired bricks yet though, so that'll be a bit of a time. It looks like we don't have it yet. Is it just the quest that we have to get it? Journal. Journal quests. This. Yeah. info on map. We can go get those blocks. That's probably a good idea. It'll take a lot of building material as well to make it. We're just laying foundations though for now, so we should move away from this. We can go ahead and deconstruct basically our old regular house. Ah, just took some fall damage there. We can basically deconstruct the entirety of the old house, however. We'll have to manually deconstruct the stuff we've manually built. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it'll be alright. Let's do this from... Oh, excuse me, sorry, excuse me. Floating torches floating. This way all of our buildings will have a bit of personality as well. More personality. Look at this great hearth. It's great and I wish to know more. We'll definitely rebuild this inside the tavern. And then our player housing can be on the top floor of it maybe. Like we're an adventurer staying in this adventurer town. That could be cool, right? But at least this sort of... We want to remove all the regular stuff. Not really. Not yet. Oh, excuse me, coming through. And then we'll have this sort of outside. It would be nice if we could move this. But I totally understand why we can't. But it would be nice if we could. Alright, we'll leave the floors and stuff for now. They're not super duper in the way, though it completely ruins our immersion. I don't want to build too much and spend all of our time on that, because this is where we know that this is now going to be cool. Therefore, on this side, we can start on Kate's place. Of course, we'll move to this. Using the snapping in the world. So we have about this much space before the tavern starts, so let's move it about, like, here. We've decided he's going to have a long boy house, right? So his will be 4 by 2. And it is floating a little, which is a very small cause for concern. Can I put it underneath, please? Hello? Snapping. Snapping turtle. I can see a little bit, therefore it must go in. Not on this side, though. Okay, that's fine. So here's the foundation for his house. And it'll be a similar thing. Workshop on the bottom, housing on the top. Great. Now we need the Hunter's Lodge, which will be over here. And I think she'll have a relatively small house. Maybe just a 2 by 2. And then we can put the wizard tower over here. Do we want to make the wizard tower like a super weird shape? I'm trying to make it like it's circular, maybe? Dismantle. Yippers. The village rock. And we'll have this big open courtyard space. Maybe. We still don't have outhouses of any kind. A bathhouse. We can put a bathhouse in the tavern, though, now that I say that. Bathhouse. Weary traveler. Rest yourself in our bathhouse, yippers. Come on in and take a bath. So the Hunter's Lodge, probably back here someplace. A 2x2. Hands of blue. We don't really want trees going through the roof, though. I want it to be sort of tucked into the forest, but not that tucked in. We might have to chop some trees, and if we do chop some trees, which ones do we want to chop? Is that okay? Leaves the tree, integrates with nature. It's pretty integrated. We'll probably have to chop this one as well, and possibly this one. We might have to chop all of these, actually. If we build it here. We could scooch it over just a bit. Yeah, maybe we will. What does it look like if I get rid of these? Oh, look, some sticks. What if we actually built it over here a bit more? How far does that tree go out? What if we did it to like as far as that tree went out? Will that stick through the wall? Teensy bit. Well, it didn't move it much, but it did a little. And maybe that saves this big tree, which is great. Maybe not this one. If she's gonna have a fireplace, will be on this side. We're out of stone. Outrageous. This maybe gives us enough space to make a bit of a bathhouse right here, if we were so inclined. It makes sense to have the alchemist sort of near the supplies. We'll think about it. For now, that's not really a big deal. Let's make some more stone. Hello. Let each stone, please. Because we still don't really have, like, a workshop. Unless we convert the tavern to, like, a workshop. I guess the whole thing is sort of the workshop, but we'll need, like, a place for just our main table to just exist. I don't know why I only built that many. We'll need a lot more. Let's see, the fireplace is here. Our bed is here, and the stairs up are here. Again, let's do the 2 wide stairs. I much prefer those. Is that enough space to start? Maybe. That's pretty much smack in the middle, right? She's gonna sleep under her own stairs. That's fine. Let's actually remove that level of stairs. I want this. Back to the 4s. We'll do this. Go to the wood. For this, actually. And her living space is upstairs, and her workshop is downstairs. So actually, the bed goes upstairs. And like the lumen stuff can come in here. The tanning rack can be under the stairs. I forgot how it worked. Is that enough space? That does not feel comfortable. She might be short, but is she that short? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can withstand losing one more. Feels much better. Don't bump your head. Okay, so she'll have a relatively small workshop. Do we still want her to have a fireplace? Maybe it's not important downstairs. Maybe she'll have one upstairs and it'll be in a similar shape to, what's her name's? Yepers? A little weird. Maybe totally okay. The tree is encroaching just a smidge on the higher levels. And we'll have to decide if it's a problem or not. I want her to be more in the trees, though. It's kind of important. This one actually came in less than I thought it would. I don't really have a problem except for the big one. Maybe this is the side one, actually. You know what? Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's actually okay. Roofs. We should actually have the stuff from the other roof now. Let's just have a totally square hut. Roofs only. That one's still messed up. That one is actually also messed up. Very exciting. Okay, the Huntress's shack exists. She's got more of a shack. That's fine though, right? We actually built like basically the whole thing rather than just the foundation for it. So now we have enough space to build sort of a big wizard's tower. Do we want it something, some weird shape, like a big plus sign or something? I mean, traditionally they're sort of circular, right? But it's a little difficult to do circular. Let's just see what a plus shape looks like in this space. Right of stone. Actually, factually outrageous. Because it should be a little weird, right? And is this an okay place for it? Ooh. Maybe I actually really like this. Let's try to make this work. Do we want his door to be weird, like right here? No. It can be weird. Let's see if we can make this weird building work. Can we do weird stairs? can do weird stairs, but it needs at least a slightly bigger space. Okay, what if... What if he had a diamond, or like an hourglass house? Is that weird enough? Because it doesn't need quite this much space, right? The key part of a wizard's tower is that it's a wizard's tower. We can make it funky shaped after. Let's do the stairwell first. I think this is going to be the core integral component of this house, right? Seems weird and interesting. Okay, let's do it. Hello, please, can I? Yes. More. More. No. Yes. No. Yes. So now we have to decide how high we want it. At least how high we want it out of stone. I feel like 2 levels of stone is plenty, right? It's the higher stone than any other building. Yeah. That's fine. That's maybe too much, but it's fine. So the workshop's on the bottom, made of stone. This seems to be to this level. So now we can do this, but out of wood. Okay. What an incredibly impractical building. I love it. Because the stairs are here, right? It's incredibly impractical. Magnificent. A hole right in the middle of the floor. Do you want to move it into this corner? That's maybe too impractical, right? We can't even crouch down. I sort of like the idea that it's directly across from the thingy, but this looks like it's gonna be too much. Okay. Oh, it was already gone. That's fine. Good. Huh. Okay, so let's see. Let's say we're starting the stairwell here. So this one goes right there. The stairwell goes here. And then this goes here. This feels better so far. But we'll see how it all comes out when we're up there. Because we might want to start it slightly differently. Hello, please. It's a little clumsy, but it gets there. Eventually it gets there. Hold on. Just gotta find how to do it right. Because this then, once again, is in the middle of the floor. So do we want to rotate this to this point? And I feel like the answer to that is a yes. We can also have it go the other way around, which is something to consider. Struggling with stairs. News at 11. Because this will still have this sort of problem, won't it? But if we do it the other way around, where the stairs start here, then it'll be coming out on this side, going the other direction. Which would actually be just fine. And now it's in the wall, sort of like in the corner, I mean. We found it eventually. It'll get there. No, same problem. Let's just finish off what it ends up looking like anyway. Please go into place. Please get placed properly. Scaffolding, we call upon ye. It's in our inventory. Not like this. Oh, we had it for a micro instant. Get out of here. Stop messing up my jam, my vibe. I will use you for an unintended purpose. No, I won't. Turns out that won't work. Quiet. Thank you. Lord's sake. Lord's sake. Hello? Right. This is still better, I think. It's still basically exactly the same. Having a hole in the middle of the floor, which is wildly impractical. But it's maybe a bit better. Please. We can put windows in these later. I'm gonna pick this up. Control. Control changes the type. It's so awkward. Why are you placing like this? You absolute dangus. You don't know. I don't either. I sort of like this hideous amalgamation house we've made. Alright, I'm gonna break my legs. Ouch, my legs. Perfect. But now we have some space under the stairs. We've got this hideous sort of crawl space this way. Let's actually make these window walls of stone. I don't know why it does that. Alright, we'll sleep. Hello, weird bed. We can definitely see the moon now. There it goes. It's really sleeping under the stars. Cool. We still might change this around a little. Like, I don't know that we need this much space anymore. How much space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The requisite amount. It's okay. They can be this close. It's just sort of like, how big do we want his workshop to be? Because I sort of like his workshop to be smaller than the outjutting living portion. But it'll be okay. These inner pillars are not my favorite. It's okay. That's why they have these. Ooh, is that kind of cool? Or is it simply space inefficient? Or is it kind of cool? Because this is sort of a small area now that's sort of useless. This is a cramped little study with some space under the stairs. This is the main workshop portion. And then he's got to go up to his wizard tower to live upstairs. With inappropriate levels of railing. We can make a railing, saying that. We can just make one. You can have one window as a treat. Look how wildly impractical this stairwell is. Do we love it or hate it? Yes. All of this and more. Perfect. But this is the problem that we're making for ourselves so that we can... Oh no. Oh no. Why does it... Why do we have to be... God, I hate it. Alright. I don't think I'll be able to deal with this. We might have to do it the other way. What if we have it in the corner here? How big is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be 8 though, right? Maybe it shares the inner one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? Is that right? Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to stand it if we don't do it, like, a bit more appropriately. I'll actually hate it with the fury of 1,000 suns. Oh no, we can't do this like this anymore. Because we broke a part of it. It no longer knows what the structure is supposed to be like. I think that was actually sort of fine. Okay. Fine. Now I'd like the stairs to come out just going that way. Which way do we want them to come down? We'll build it one way and then the other, so that we know. Huh? 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 Right, you can't have this window anymore. I think we done whoopsied somehow. Cause look, we got space. We got space around that, which I don't love. I made it smaller by 1, because it's part of the walls now. That's where it goes, though. So we take a little space away from the inside because of the walls. Uh-huh. Let's get rid of our scaffolding again. Thank you. No, no. Yes. Tricky, but we're making it work. Is that right? Nope, because it's sticking out. Is that right? It looks to be sort of right. I wish the stairs to exist independent of. Ugh. Hold on. Is that actually right? It's really difficult to put it where I want. It's really difficult. Unnecessarily difficult, some might say. Uh-huh. We can't get into the stairs like this, though. It's not possible to get to the stairs. It's also not exactly correct. I think we have the pillar in the right place. Oh my god. It's not even. One, two, three, four. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in the right place. It's in the right place for what we're trying to do right now, regardless of anything else. That should be the case. I'm just struggling, as you do. I'm just struggling. Doing a little morning struggle. Can I please put my scaffold in? I would love to put my scaffolding in someplace. What does this look like? Completely wrong? Oh, it's so wrong. We'll probably be better off with the smaller blocks. Not that we actually need that right now. Hello? Me? Are you okay, me? No, we're struggling. We're struggling a bit. Okay, so we know it can't go that way. Okay, that's fine. We've learned enough to know it can't go that way. That's completely wrong. That's wrong as well. Let's put our scaffolding outside. That is normally how it's applied to a house. Hello, one scaffolding, please. And then the other scaffolding. What are you doing? Look at this floor. Look at this floor. And this part's all chopped away as well. Okay, that's fine. Getting my confusion on. We turn snapping off at some point, and that's probably our problem. Right, hold on. Holy Lord. Holy Lord. Snap into place. Use the snapping that now exists for the purpose of snapping. I can't imagine why we turned off snapping. Uh-huh. It's kind of a pain, isn't it? Okay, and now... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did it in a reductive way because that should remove, and that should be exactly underneath. Oh, my legs, Billy. I like this, Billy. And that should be exactly underneath, which it is. Okay, good. It's all coming up Millhouse. So far. No, Billy! Okay. So now we know we can't go this way, right? Hold on. How did we do it? We can't go this way, because then it goes into the middle room, so we have to go this way. But then won't it do just the same thing? But then it'll have this wall available? Oh my god, Billy. I don't think we can do it. I think we have to have just a huge, gross hole in the floor. I don't think there's another way. I think if we build it the other way, it'll just have the same problem on the other side, right? That's how shapes work. Could you maybe not snap like that? Why is it higher? Why is it one block higher now? We're struggling, and I'm not a fan. Although I do sort of like what's going on here. Because we could do, let's step away from that wall for a second. Please. Thanks. Oh, we might have to remove the floor again to get the right thing. But now we're going to do roofs. Holy God. Holy God, just sit on the thing. Just sit on it. Whoa. Jesus, Mary, Joseph. That's so clumsy. I love it and absolutely hate it at the same time. Why is it so clumsy? Just go onto the roof. It's right there. Where do I put this? I cannot live in this space. I can't see anything as well. Just go right here. Just, oh, holy God. Why can't it go lower? Why can't it just be in the space? Oh, hold on. This won't work. Because it slopes in as well. Pay attention. Pay attention. Moi. Okay, we can fix that with this shape, right? And then we just do the roof like this. There's roof in the wall. This seems right. That all came together fine. There's roof in the wall. One problem at a time, I suppose. What's snapping back on? It doesn't matter that there's no wall here. It'll be fine. The roof will go in after. He also needs a fireplace, which we'll clearly put on the back here. And will be very strange. Okay, this is fine. We're building it strangely because of how it is. But I think it's going to be okay. I'm suddenly trying to decide if I want to change his second layer of stone to wood. And then have the third layer be like the third layer of this, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to have his house layer be the house layer just like everybody else's. Oh, right, there's no stairs yet. The stairs are probably just going to be whatever they turn out to be. It might just be a parkour puzzle and we'll have to get over it. Let's do a solid wall. It can be a window, I guess. And then we'll need another pillar of... I'm not going to do it that way. In fact, we might take out the other one that's like that. Just fill this space with just wood by ourselves. Okay, this is where his desk will be. Little breakfast nook. Maybe his bed. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out. That's sort of a cramped space, but that's fine. And then he'll have this roof here. Right, no roofs until rest of wall. Worry about roofs after. Which means this roof can go in now. Snapping. For the love of God. Is that right? Nope. Yep. And it does the overhang thing. And those are both fine. And this is fine. And there's a bit of a roof and it goes into the wall a little bit, but it will be fine from the top, right? That overhangs nicely, I guess. As long as it's not inside the room, everything will be fine. Oh no. Everything is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. We've given ourselves a problem, but that's alright. It's a problem for a time. First of all. No. Good. Good, good. Good, yes. This is where I want the stairs to come up, but we might have to just, deal with it. Okay, let's just put the stairs where they're gonna go. Which I vote here. Going up this way, because then we'll have this space. And then the only thing we can decide is whether they start right here and go up, or start right here and go up. That's the only difference it's gonna make. Either way, I think this one has to become a stone wall like that. Maybe this one too, but we'll deal with that in a second. This one can be like this, but I don't want this one like this. Oh my dear giddy aunt. What did I just remove? I just removed something from somewhere. Here. Trying to hit tab to stop. And I right clicked because tab didn't work. That's because neither of them with the button that works. Okay, so. Here's the earth. It's round. Gosh, I hate that. And since I hate that, we'll start here first. Snapping refuses to work. You're an half block space, mate. You got a license for that half block. It might be easier to just craft them manually. By hand. It looks like the stairs do better snapping and the others do better not. That being said, I'm not sure it's the truth. Because, like, look, I can't find the place for this. It doesn't exist. It can't be there. Hashtag refuse. This is why it was smaller, huh? This is why it was offset a little bit? Because the space doesn't really exist for it? We might just fill out the rest. And this will just be a longer stairway on this side. I'm not quite sure how we'll do it, but... And this is what gives us our huge hole in the floor. Just see, look, there's this enormous thing. And this is where the floor ends. But then we can't get down this way? We can. Gosh, that's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that this is its shape. Because if this was its shape, we could live with that. But it's not its shape. And I'm so sad. And it's dark outside. And I'm scared. Well, I'm sorry I'm incompetent, chat. Brown water, please save me. Save my brain. Okay. Things are happening. Things are happening. On the whole, I'm not mad at it. It's a space in the village. It's very, aggressively protruding into the village. That's fine. Feel like, almost like we should shove it back a bit. Take out this whole section right here. And just have this be the front, and it's only forward a little. It's so forward right now that, like, the hunter's shack feels awkward back there. We do want it that far back, though. But it's like it's not playing nicely with the rest, and I hate it a little. It's fine design-wise. I generally think. I think this is all messed up. And I'm not exactly sure why, because I think maybe we receded these into... I like the bigger stairs though, but then it becomes huge stairs. It goes from... It would go from 3 wide to 6 wide. Which doesn't make any flippin' sense. We can also zigzag them. And not have the pillar. It doesn't have to be a spiral staircase. I just think we lose some of the aesthetic not having a spiral staircase. But if it's this hard to try to fit in a spiral staircase, maybe it's not worth it. So, you know, it's just a zigzag staircase. And we still have a staircase in the middle of the floor, or hole in the middle of the floor. My god. Once again, let's do it like this. Just look what's happening here. I think it's potato, right? Will you go into the place, please? Oh my god. Almost. Come on. Almost. You can do it. Completely wrong. Or is it? Maybe that one's completely wrong. Snap to it then. Snap to it then. I don't know if we can fit it. No, please, brain, stop like this. For just a second, it was in the right space. What about this? Right? Is this okay? Sort of a weird little double back. because this could now be a window of wood. I mean, stone. There's nothing here. Is that pleasant? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like if we're gonna do it like that, why don't we just go all the way? And we just decide which side we want it on. Now what if we did this? Just to fill the space and not look super weird. Especially if we then did like this. Well, that's super weird. But do we hate it? Is the real question. He wants a little sitting room here, huh? I hate it a little. But maybe that's okay. Is that okay? Nope. Is that interesting? Is that acceptable? Does that solve our conundrum for now? I think this is okay. And we can put a couple rails in right here. And then we just clear our way through here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that okay? I think we've done it. I think we've done it a bit. We don't really want windows there because it'll just stare at her house. I don't love that it's so forward. I would have done it one back now, starting over. And maybe we'll reassess that later. But I think we have the beginnings of some reasonable stuff. Or at least semi-reasonable. Got a weird little study area in the workshop. Maybe we'll put some weird alchemical stuff in there. Maybe that's where we'll store his, like, grinder and pestle and mortar or something. Who knows? We can give him tables and all sorts of chicanery. Stuff something back here, maybe storage. Slap some lights on it. And it's a weird little keep thing. And this is where I live, up here. And we'll figure out how to put roofs on it. I'm not mad at that. I'm not really thrilled with it, but I'm not mad at it. That seems good. We'll have to decide what we want for the workshop for the carpenter. I think it'll be pretty straightforward, though. I think it'll be much like the blacksmith shop, but enclosed. And then basically just straight up and down. Maybe we'll have a very boring square building. It'll just be long. Destroy all the timber, obviously. To store all the timber. Come on, can you close caption? It's alright, good. That was a bit of a struggle. And I'm still not sure I really love it. To keep the trees where they are. That's basically where it had to go. And I do want to keep some trees. Like, I want to keep this tree here. We could plant more trees as well, actually. Saying all that. There are tree saplings you can just plant. And they presumably grow like these. Which are in here. The broadleaf and evergreen. You can actually just make some. Pepper them in. Grow our own trees. Chop them down if we need. Could be alright. We still have this large central area. Which I'd sort of like to build... like some, I don't know. I'd like to move this more centrally located and build a little plinth for it. I don't know if that'll let us do that. I don't know if we can build another one in here while it exists. Probably not. But that might be kind of nice. It's also okay that it's there. I'll just have to tear everything down and build more stuff in time. Let's do another... we can do a couple walls, so we still have a little bit of time. And then we have to decide how we want it to look out on the world. Maybe we'll do a little symmetry. We've got lots of stuff to fix. Lots and lots of stuff to fix. Oh no. That's probably okay. Again, some windows are square and some windows are not, and I couldn't tell you why. Sure be cool if you could tell me why these windows are like they is. I think it's just because of the placement. There's certain blocks are set to be sloped and then certain ones are not. And that's just how those lined up. But I don't know why this one is sloped and this one is not sloped. Oh, yeah, because, like... probably if we built it... here, that's sloped. Because of how the bricks go. Well, it's fine. That's fine. The supports are just like that. It's a bit funky, but it is fine. It's a bit of flavor, I suppose. Let's tear down that whole house. Put a furnace in his building, but maybe not two of them. That seems fine. Randomly? Could be a little closer, maybe? Not that much closer. Maybe that much closer. Hello? Window still exists. It's just a little weird. That's maybe fine. I think I prefer doing it this way. Right, more wood. helpers. Run through a lot of our wood, but we have a lot of wood to go through. And I don't know if he'll have like a lot of different furniture and stuff in here maybe. We'll give you those stairs. Oh, probably a stone variety. Sure, seems fine. Ah, it's bright. Ah, it's dark. One, two, three, four, five. I don't think it matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that feel comfy? Oh. Sure, whatever. It's fine. We're not bonking our noggin. I have to duck a little bit. If you have a particularly bouncy step, you might feel the need to duck. We'll fix it with railings and stuff afterwards. But now we can start moving people to their various respective places. Like, we can move this now. We never put anything in it. At some place. The kiln. Kiln's hot. Kiln beneath the stairs. Does it go through the stairs? It does not. Want to give it a little bit of space though? Feels rough. Tuck it into the wall and the stairs. It's fine. He said, changing his mind immediately. But what if it was better? We can actually bump this wall out a little bit. Have the hearth be on this side. Make this his chimney side of the house. And it goes from the kiln to the chimney as well. Just drafts everything up. That way he's not, you know, blasting everything inside his house. Seems like an idea. I scoot you into the wall a bit more and think about those thinking thoughts. So what if we had it like that, but then all this area where it sticks out, we just build a chimney around. Could be cool. Immersive. Sure, we'll think about it. But we are out of time, alas. We've done some basics. We'll have to tear down the whole rest of this thing. Try to maybe do some of that in between the sessions. We'll be back on Friday. We'll do some more. Probably this, almost assuredly this. Finish building, do some adventuring, finally. We've been doing a lot of building streams just to sort of get the village under control and figure it out. But we need some more adventure. We need to build up some more resources. But we'll need to tidy some up a little, and we'll make a little bit of progress as we go, and we'll figure it out. But for now, leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, friends, keep on cooperating.